it went wrong. With their raft drifting away, they salvage all the supplies and plan what to do next.
Guys. You okay, buddy? Oh, man. Oh. So cold.
He's down with the raft, too.
Come on, Josh. You're doing good.
Told you earlier this morning. Should not have worn jeans. This could have happened.
What I want.
Come on, man. We need to take inventory.
And that's what you get.
We gotta take inventory.
This is not train weather.
Hey guys, we gotta check our inventory. See what we have here.
It's crazy cold.
Well, first of all, we have a backpack and a dry towel. Let's check it out.
Goods do we have inside here?
Well,
We got lucky, man.
we have snacks, so that should...
We got about a week's worth of sour keys.
trail mix.
Empty can. This could come in use.
We have a knife, an elastic band, a glow stick, and another snack. Rice Krispies spread.
Flint. Stuff works well.
This should be helpful. Extra shirt.
Thanks.
We have 2 extra shirts.
And a pack of lighters. That's all we
Bad
have.
news, we only have 1 bottle of fresh water. Shorts. And we have pants.
So now the most
One
important
phone
thing
call.
is we must go upriver, start a fire, make a shelter.
As they head upstream, they find a suitable place to set up camp. Lyden gathers supplies and demonstrates how to build a fire.
So all I'm doing right now is making some shavings for the fire. So all I did was went to go out to find some dry wood, and I'm gonna shave it so that once we get our fire starter lit, we can just slowly add and build onto the fire and keep adding more. So all you do is create shavings. Cut away from your body so you don't cut yourself. So I'm going to teach you how to make a fire. So first of all, we need a fire starter, which is random lint we have. So we'll put that in the middle. And then we'd light it with our flint sparker. And then once it catches, we take the kindling, we've shaved off some of the logs, and we'd place it in the middle. And as it builds up, we add the twigs, so break it, add it on. And when that's big enough, we take our smaller pieces of wood. And first of all, fire needs fuel, oxygen, right? 2 major factors. So we're gonna build the log cell cabin for fire. Just take 2 pieces here, and you just keep building it up like Jenga. Like that. This allows oxygen to come in and the fire to build. And then we end off with this puppy. And just right on there. And there we have our fire.
Since Lyden was in a pyromaniac state of mind, he also decides to make a signal fire.
So, since we have a fire going, we're making signal fire. So we're gonna use these bowls. It burns white smoke so you can see it in the day and the night. So we're just gonna add these on. Need some more kindle, I'll be back.
Meanwhile, Thomas is off searching for food in a cave that he found nearby.
So we found this cave in some little crevice, and we're coming in here to hunt. Lyden's back there with the fire right now, so I'm gonna try and make a kill. We've been quite hungry for these past couple hours and we need some nutrition. So we can probably find something in this laundromat. If you see here, there are traces of the wild one-pawed panther on this wall. I think they're probably hiding somewhere around here. Aha! We struck some luck. Right there. That is what we are looking for. It's time to make the kill. So we ended up catching the one-pawed panther. This will end up giving us the nutrition and energy we need for however long we're here. Maybe we could find another one of these. But that cave was definitely useful. Let's go cook this thing up.
Legendary Feast Hour with Joana.
Hemos cazado la bestia y ahora la vamos a cocinar. Bueno, hemos hecho un fuego muy bueno y con eso pudimos preparar nuestra cena. Esto va a ser un excelente alimento, así que vamos a comer.
Meanwhile, Lyden builds their shelter.
Okay, so all I'm doing now is I'm going to build a shelter. So what you want to do is look for a suitable place where it's not downhill so water doesn't like run into you, right? So we're just going to find some suitable building materials. Hold on. Like these spruce leaves would be fine. Get these up there. So what I'm gonna do is almost make a canopy and I'm gonna build up on it. So I'm gonna come here. Oh, be careful of running wood, by the way. So
Shelter building can be quite stressful, and as you can see, Lyden is having some trouble.
it's good. You just want to build up onto it, and as it faces this way, the water's going to run down, and it's going to keep you dry. So finally, I finished my shelter. All I did was I kept piling up spruce leaves, ferns, anything to patch up the holes and keep the water away from me. I kept it pretty close to the ground so that you don't need a lot of space, because if it's too big, it won't keep you warm. So with it being small and pretty close to my body, as I create body heat, it bounces off the ferns and the spruce leaves that act as an insulator, and it bounces back to me and keeps me warm. So if you want to come with me, we can check out inside. So this is my crib, and it's pretty spacious, pretty warm, pretty high tech for a shelter, I think, and yeah, it's pretty good.
Now that the materials are gathered, Thomas attempts to light the fire and is surprisingly successful.
Okay, so we got some pocket lit here. And we're trying to light a fire with it. I also got some twig shavings here, some kindle, and we are making a fire. So here we have a fire started up, and soon enough we'll get our inventory started.
So here are our basic tools. We have a knife, for gutting fish, cutting out branches, shaving pieces of wood, defense from wolves. And then we have a can which we can collect water with, boil the water, make tea, cook an egg, cook food. Then we have our basic fire starter, flint.
And then we have our whistle here. This can be used for when you see someone off in the distance and they don't see you back. And then they come.
And then our most important tool is
Our mind.
our mind.
Our mind is the most essential.
So we just need to remain positive, keep thinking there is hope for survival, and just, think about what we can use for survival.
Earlier that day, while scavenging for food, Lyden makes an unusual find.
So right now, I'm just going out to find some food, any roots, edible plants, bugs. Maybe I'll get lucky. No? Oh, come over here. Check out what I found. An egg. I know what I can do with this. Okay, so what I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna take this pop can we had, and I'm gonna turn it into a little stove. So all you do is cut the top off here. Careful, try not to cut yourself. So then we're left with this. This has multiple uses. Right now I could boil water in it, but right now I'm actually gonna make a vent. 2 vents. Okay, so yeah, as you see, I've cracked the egg into the can, and I'm just gonna hold it over the fire.
So as we're cooking this, we use a damp stick so that it would not burn as we cook the can over the fire. The egg inside is being cooked, and we destroyed this can to make a little frying pan for us.
Oh, dude, that's good.
And it was good.
The guy never says, dude.
Thomas goes out to look for water.
Okay, we found this still pond, and we're right by our campsite right now, and we need some water, right? This pond isn't too clean, so we're gonna have to boil the water in a fire. This is the can we used for that egg. So, it's good enough to drink. 3 days of water right there. Okay, we're gonna purify this water by putting these sticks, or so-called ribs, over this fire. This will be our little cooking stove. Okay, so our fire almost failed us right there, and I caught my tea. Okay, so now here we have some smoked pine tea. I'm gonna let this cool off for a bit.
So all we did was crush up some evergreen pine. Just put that in there. Now we're gonna take it down to the fire. Thomas, we're coming down to the fire to do the tea. Sorry, Joana. Just put it right over here. Not too close. Just wait. Okay, so it's ready. Let's take a sip. Ooh, that's smoky. Not that bad. I feel like an Indian. I mean Aboriginal. It's not that bad.
Does it have any real flavor?
No, kind of. Just tastes like spruce. Josh.
So, I'm here now. Lyden just went to the bathroom and we're eating the spoils that Joana made for us. There's memories of her in these little chicken burgers with beef patties. There's no peace in this burger.
After a long day of surviving, they all go down to bed and discuss what they've done throughout the day.
So today we learned that we can use our surroundings in many ways. We learned how to boil water and how to make tea with edible plants. Okay.
Spruce.
I cooked an egg today. It's pretty good. Tastes quite nice. Just like at home. Back in where we live. you know, that's pretty awesome. And yeah, well, that bird's gonna be pretty angry that we took its egg. So.
So, today we built a fire out back there. Kept us nice and warm for the rest of the day. Except for now, because I'm freezing. And, yes.
El día estuvo muy bueno.
The following morning, Thomas and Lyden wake up to find out something terrible has happened.
Oh man, that's a pretty comfortable night. Oh, pretty warm.
Yeah, man.
We built a great shelter.
It was great. It was nice and warm too, right? Because Joana and Josh got dragged off. Stupid wolves.
Oh shoot.
That really happened, didn't it?
Uh-oh. Ah! Ah! We're dead. We're dead. We're dead. We're dead. We're dead. We're dead. Ah! Oh.
What's that sound? What the heck?
What did they have to die?
What are you guys doing?
They're dead! They're dead! They died!
Get out of my backyard!
Okay.
What are we gonna do?
I don't know. We got this whistle.
Come on, boys, come home.
Bye, Mom.
Yeah!
You can find your own way home.
What? Gosh. Back to the fire.